Hello there ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Today we're going to be helping you guys out on Gloria Victis. When you start this game, you pretty much go through a mission tutorial in your safe zone. Depending on what faction that you took, Izmir, Sangmar or Midlander, you'll be given a tutorial which will take you from level 1 to hopefully level 50 or 60. I have been seeing for the last 4 or 5 days in the help channel, what do we do after we reach level 50 or level 60? First of all, the maximum level in this game is level 100. It's only until you reach level 50 or 60 does the game actually start. If you're lower level than level 50 or level 60, you can't really do much on the main island. So the tutorial quest that you do at the very start inside your safe zone is very important. Make sure you do it, make sure you reach those levels, and make sure you come out with some skills, some attributes, and make sure you assign all of your abilities. But hopefully today I answer this question, and I'm going to do it in parts. So first of all, part 1, the announcement board. Let me show you the announcement board. So each faction, at least safe zone, and each faction settlement has one of these boards. This is the announcement board. This is where you go to sign up for guilds, but also take on pretty much basic quests, fetch quests, kill quests, and the return you get Frontier Guard tokens, but also a massive portion of XP. So you can only take a maximum of 3 of these before they start a cooldown. The developers obviously thought of this and have ushered a cooldown when you do 3 of these consecutively. So after you've done 3 of these, you'll be given a cooldown. It will appear at the top left hand corner of your screen essentially. Wait until that time is up and then go back to the quest board and take up 3 more additional quests. You will level from level 50, level 60 all the way till level 80. At the moment I'm level 79, but I'm going to be taking a few of these quests on just to close this gap here, this massive black bar. I'm going to be closing that up soon. If you don't want to do any sort of kind of fetch quests or anything like that and you want to get stuck into the game, now that you're level 50, level 60, you will be able to damage a lot of players. You'll be able to damage players at level 80 and level 100. You will be able to do damage to them. So, saying that, if you want to get stuck into the PvP side of this game, you want to press U for uniform on your keyboard. Go over to regular upcoming events and you will be able to participate in a thing called Valley of Death Tournament. Clicking on the little question mark, you'll be able to read what this is all about. Fight for your nation's glory in the epic PvP tournament in the famous Valley of Death. Defeat enemies and complete objectives to lead your nation to victory. All 3 nations take part in this tournament. How it starts automatically several times a day, every day at 8 PM local server time. A special version of the tournament, the Siege of Mudport, starts. And the reward for this is a Valley of Death token. Now, 300 I believe is the maximum amount you can take out of the event, and it's also a minimum level of 15. So as soon as you finish the quests, as soon as you've reached level 50, 60, you're way beyond the minimum level for this. And good thing about this event is players can't loot you, so you can only die and respawn. It's a wee bit like Team Deathmatch or Capture the Flag or something similar to that. There's various different modes that you can actually take part in. But say for example you don't want to wait for these, right? You don't want to wait for like maybe the next European Wolffield one, which is the one that I'm going to take part in. Come over to Open World and you can see the Open World events. Now these Open World events are a little bit different in comparison to these regular events. These are triggered by players. These are all triggered by players. Catacombs, we'll take Catacombs for an example. Starts automatically at random times throughout the day. I would urge the developers to put a map location for the catacombs on this. An ancient evil has arisen in the catacombs of the Forsaken Path. Rumours speak of creatures from the darkest tales and souls returning to the realm of the dead through foul pagan rituals. I would urge the developers to put a map location maybe at the very bottom of this, but here's the thing about these events. Minimum condition is you need to be a minimum of level 30, but looting players in this area is enabled, so if you do take part in most of these events, you will be looted. The Deadly Harvest is a little bit different. It's nothing too special, and the siege as well. The siege essentially is a fight over territories, and this happens automatically. You won't be able to be looted in this area because most of these sieges occur in the non-loot zone. This kind of black area here, this kind of overlaid black area here with a dotted line, this is the loot zone. Anything outside this is the non-loot zone. You can't be looted here. All you can do is die and respawn. So that's one thing to take note of. The Deadly Harvest, we can see at the top left up here, this is the Deadly Harvest. Deadly Harvest, control territories to generate points. The more territories that you control, that your faction controls on the game map, the more points that you build. So at the moment, my faction, the Izmir, are already at 9,035, followed closely by the Sangmar, and last place, the Midlanders, and it lasts about 2 hours. Roughly 2 hours it lasts. So for the next 2 hours, each individual faction is going to be going head to head, fighting over territory, fighting over fiefs, fighting over castles and villages and stuff like that. And this is something that you can actively participate in. It's something that you should definitely participate in because it will give you your first feel for PvP in this game. But if we open back up the upcoming events, a lot of these have got they pretty much have like stiff requirements. For example, Brandon is probably the highest one. You need to be level 60 in order to play in this one, and you will get looted in this area. And to give you a hint, Brandon starts up here. This fortress right here, this location right here is where Brandon starts. That's where the Brandon group event pretty much starts. So there's that. Okay, on to the next one. Say for example you don't want to participate in the fighting side of this game, but you would rather participate in the PvE crafting side of this game. This is something else that you can do freely. I would urge you to open up the map and find a location that's got, for example, a mining cart area, a lumber mill, and something that's got a farm close to it. If you are in the Midlanders, the best possible place that I think you could probably go is most likely Greenport or even Waterford Castle. If you're in Sangmar, I think the best location would most notably be Black Lion Hold, or even over the Quilliam Outpost, or even Seaclaw. So Seaclaw is probably the best actually, because everything's very conveniently located. You've got the mine, you've got the lumber mill, and you've also got the farm right here. They're all within earshot of this city right here, and by the looks of it, it looks as though there's lots of crafting opportunities in there as well. So, if you want to go out into the open world and start farming for things, limonite, wood, hunting animals and stuff like that, bring all that stuff back and you can start using the crafting stations. You can then become a high level crafter. Now, high level crafters, I'm going to say this is kind of controversial. I think they're quite rare. I genuinely think that high level crafters are quite rare players to come across, because high level crafters have to devote a lot of time to getting their craft from level 0 to level 100. Now at the moment, my highest one is currently cooking and herbalism, but as you can see, I am trying to get everything leveled up consecutively. Everything's within like 3 or 4 levels of each other. So I'm trying my best to try and get to these good crafting recipes, because you can see at the bottom left hand here, you can see the maximum level. Like for example, shield and short sword, 102 damage. But you can find better things. You can find better crafting recipes. You can find better items. Soldier's axe, 108. So there's loads of things for you to do in terms of PvE. You can go out, you can gather resources, you can mastercraft into something specific, or you can level them up as you go along. It's totally up to yourself, and I would say you would probably be amongst one of the more rare players in this game. There's loads of fantastic PvP players, there's some fantastic and absolutely talented PvP players in this game, but I think the crafters are one of the more rare players, and being a rare player is a very big thing, because what you can then do is take all your cool crafted items and go straight to the marketplace. And when you go to the market keeper and you can sell things, you can make quite a lot of money as well. So there's lots of things for you to do. Say for example you want to be a PvE player, or you want to be a PvP player, but you've not got any friends to kind of play with you, because I know a lot of people, when they introduce this game to their friends, they're kind of like, it's kind of janky, the combat feels a little bit laggy, I don't like the look of it, etc. The next best thing for you to do is go to an announcement board and go to the announcement board section on the left hand side. You will then be able to find active guilds. You can see the amount of members that they all have, and you can also see the associated language, so you can essentially join a guild that has your language and you can be part of a large team. Now guilds can do quite a lot of things. Now I can't specifically remember everything that guilds can do. All I remember from having my guild way back when, which is called Scourge, and we played for Midlands, is you can own one of these castles. These are guild castles in the dead centre. The reason why they are guild castles is because they're inside the loot zone, and these guild castles can be pretty much constructed by means of adding new crafting areas. Like for example, +4 crafting areas, +3 crafting areas. They also have access to specialised items as well. For example, Norfolk has access to specialisation of coal, most effective fuel needed in almost every crafting recipe done in this location. You also get a massive high quality field, so you pretty much plant more, you harvest more, you've got a higher yield, and large fields you get larger placements of crops in that area. Each individual castle has its benefits. For example, these have a great and excellent wood, and they've also got higher quality fields. Midland over here, same kind of deal. Sangmar, same kind of deal from there, and same kind of deal from there. You don't see a lot of them with proper mines or anything like that. These guys have got niter, high quality material, ingredient aqua forte. So there's quite a lot for guilds to do. There's quite a lot for guilds to actually get invested into. And say for example, all of that sounds cool, but you don't want to be part of a guild, you want to do a little bit of PvE, and you do want to do a little PvP, just play the game. Honestly, just play the game. As soon as the announcement for Valley of Death comes up, enter it. As soon as you see a request for a siege, join it. Join the defence, join the offence. As soon as you see sea wraiths or anything like that, join it. Just participate in the game. Honestly, that is the ultimate answer to most people's questions, is when you reach mainland, see if you see something happening on the game map, go towards it, see what's happening over there. If you get killed, that's fine. Join the party that's currently combating the enemy party that's maybe taking the settlement, maybe it's taking the village. But ultimately, just play the game. Just get involved in it. Get involved in the marketplace, get involved in the PvE, the gathering, the crafting, get involved in the PvP, join tournaments, go to the arena, learn how to fight, do dueling and stuff like that. By the way, for a lot of people that want to know how to duel and stuff like that, toggle your mouse using Alt, and you want to click on the versus icon for the arena options, and you want to click on this to go to the arena itself. So if you're looking to practice, go to the arena and you'll be able to practice with like-minded players from all different factions. If you want to do 1 versus 1 and stuff like that, go to the arena option up here and then you can select what to actually do. So here you go, register for solo arena duel, register for group arena, and you can just spectate. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully that helps you. And if it did, leave a thumbs up on the video. If there's any veterans out there that can maybe add a little bit more to this, add a little bit more information to this this video, leave a comment below, let the Greenleafs see that we're willing to help them, even if they're in different factions and stuff like that. Because ultimately, when this game died, loads and loads of people were playing it at the time, and now that it's back, thousands are still playing it. I'm back on it, for God's sake. But anyway folks, if it has helped you, leave a thumbs up in the video. Any veterans that can help out the Greenleafs, leave some suggestions below. Please don't use this as a platform to register for your guild, to kind of broadcast your guild stuff, like recruitment and stuff. Help the Greenleafs. It doesn't matter which faction they are, help them, so we can get more competent players, and more players playing this game, more fights, more sieges, loads of cool stuff. Let's get that instead of, you know, the ego-driven stuff. And if you want to stay up to date with some videos on the channel, ladies and gentlemen, consider clicking that subscribe button. Don't forget to select the notifications and select all. I'll try and do as much videos on this game as I possibly can. There's a lot of back and forth with this game with me at the moment, because at times it can be kind of laggy, at times it can be completely perfect, and I have my own guild. I'm not going to broadcast it or anything like that, but I will say, if you do want to run yourself a guild, if you want to start a guild or join a guild, I would recommend it. It's a really good start to getting things going on this game map. Anyway folks, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully I helped, hopefully it did something, hopefully you guys aren't kind of floundering about a wee bit, and hopefully you're getting more invested into the game. Anyway folks, thank you very much for watching. I've been Mr. Fural. I'll see you all another time.